Inner Serenity. I think this sigil is fairly self-explanatory in name, but I created it with the intention to instill a deep sense of inner peace, and I chose the word serenity in particular because I felt like it conveyed a sense of stillness and acceptance, as well as a sort of harmony and balance between the inside and outside worlds. But I wanted this sigil to be really comforting and give you that sense that everything is okay, that everything is easy and can flow easily. This sigil begins with a circle, which here stands for safe containment of all of your emotions, a sort of fluidity of energy, and a general softness. Rounded, curved lines generally indicate a softer, more passive energy, as opposed to a sharper, more angled line, which usually denotes more action. The central focus of this design is the crescent moon shape, which is turned upwards and in the center of the circle. If you're familiar with Sailor Moon, you might note my inspiration coming from her brooch. And I feel like the moon is just a great symbol of calmness and stillness, with the night being the calmer time. Then above it is this sort of central hanging jewel, which I like to think of as a star, sort of shining above. And in using the moon in this sigil, I wanted it to not only symbolize a night sky, but I also added in several lines around the outside, which sort of shows that the moon is shining. And then for this one, I also wanted to add in a feeling of the moon reflecting over water. So I added these sort of curved, ripple kind of lines, or waves, you might think of them as, that sort of mimic the shape of the crescent in a reflective sort of way, which shows it shining on the water. This sigil is really good for any time that you want to feel calm, and it's good for tempering your energy during stressful days, or to wear on days when you really want to focus on self-care and just sort of balancing your emotions. It's also just good for everyday good vibes, or if you're healing from any kind of stress or injury or trauma. And I think this sigil is really great because it's good for everyone. And I'd say it's probably the one that I sell the most, that people are drawn to. I think it's just got a very nice vibe to it. This sigil is good to place next to your bed for rest and good dreams, or you can set it at your desk as a daily reminder to relax and keep your emotions in balance. This is also a great sigil to trace over as you meditate. The sigil is most closely tied to the water element, with water being the element that governs the emotions. And it corresponds most to the heart, third eye, and crown chakras. The colors I'd associate with this sigil are white, which is representative of the moon and is very clean as well as healing. Also, grays and silvers are also moon tones and are known to be calming and soothing. Blue is also a very healing and soothing color and is known to be relaxing, particularly light blues and teal blues I would associate. The more watery, the better. And pink as well is known to be a very healing color and is known to relieve stress and soothe the emotions. And any sort of pastel tone I think works really well with the sigil. Anything very soft and loving that provides a very gentle energy. Some stones I would associate with the sigil are amethyst, shown here, which is very good for stress management, alleviating anger or sadness, and just general healing, as well as rose quartz, which is calming and healing as well, and provides a sense of softness. Jade is also known to be a good healing stone, as well as aquamarine, which ties into this water energy. And I also have selenite and some moonstone here, both of which are tied to moon energy. The herbs I would associate with this sigil include lavender, which is the most common relaxing herb. It has a very lovely scent, and it is widely available and easy to find. Also, valerian and chamomile, which are frequently found in teas, are both known to be very calming and soothing. Also, any sweetly scented flowers like gardenia or rose, as well as jasmine, particularly the night-blooming jasmine. As always, correspondences are mostly objective, so if there's anything that you feel like is particularly soothing, I think that would go along very well with the sigil. Basically anything that makes you feel comforted and safe. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. We hope that you found it lovely and relaxing. And as always, we hope you have an exceptionally magical day or night.